Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day, cause I sure am. So it's been a while, but we are back in X-Samkok, and yeah, things have changed a little bit. There is now being server merges actually, so yeah, a great deal of power creep has happened. So we're gonna be checking out what's in store for us coming back into the game, what the strongest players in my server are looking like right now compared to myself, and anything new worth of notice for those of you that checked out this channel in the past or just want to have a little bit of a view of what the game really looks like nowadays. So before we do that, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. For now, let's get into it. So for starters, let's just go ahead and check out what the strongest players in the server look like compared to me. So as we log in, we are going to be able to see in the top left that my power by the time that I stop playing the game is now 55 million. Now let's go to the leaderboard and check out what the strongest player have. So yeah, this guy has 1.1 billion power compared to me. They are sitting at 1,600 likes, which basically means that they have been in the rank 3 spots for the longest time. Usually the rank 1 just gets the most likes. That is nuts. Just comparing to what my power looks like, that is insane. Now there has been server merges, which mean that obviously some players with who have a lot of power have just been aggregated into one server, so you can expect a lot of whales to be put together. But let's scroll down a little bit and see the rank number 2 has 1 billion power as well. That is nuts. Just compare it to my only 55 million, that is such a massive difference. Of course, I've been away from the game for like 2 months, so it's a fairly respectable amount of time, but that is insane. I am nowhere near close to these guys, and mind me, I was on the top 10, 20-ish on my server when I left, and I put into this game a fair bit of money, about 150, 170 euros, right? So that's already quite a meaningful amount of money. Now, rank 3 almost 1 billion as well, and as we go down, we can still see a high 100,000 millions, or rather 100 millions instead, sorry. There's a big drop-off on the top 10, you can already see it's like 500 million, and as we scroll down, we can see 300 millions and 150-ish millions. What's like the rank 100, just to compare, right? I am 55 million at this point, and it's not even that far off these ranks actually. These people are 58. I'm just shy of the top 100 actually. That is crazy, actually. That is crazy. Alright, well, maybe I'm not that far off. Top 100 is fairly respectable unless the popularity of the game is not that high. But I could almost make it into the top 100 with a little bit of an upgrade, and I think I could do it nowadays just getting back into the game. I'm sure we're gonna find a bunch of just different events and stuff allowing me to get a lot of power. Let's see some other rankings here. I'm ranked 87 on this one, which basically is just my level. I am level 105. The highest level is 178. I remember this name from back when I still played. So yeah, definitely grinding it out. Of course, level doesn't really mean much. It's just accumulated power over time. It's more important to just progress on other aspects of the game. And then we have the individual upgrade ladders for the specific factions of your heroes here. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna be very far off here. This person is, I think that's the rank 1, isn't it? No, it's not actually, it's the rank 2. Nonetheless, yeah, they are really damn strong just compared to me. 16,000 versus 1.8. I think my strongest one was, there you go, my strongest one was Shu. So I would still be like 10,000 of the rank 1 here, which is just nuts, but I'm still ranked 85. Not that terrible. So what's the rank 1's power here? They have a lot of woo, and they are at 10,000, not that bad. And then they are ranked fairly high on all the other ones. I can see their name popping off on the other ladders as well, but they seem to be branching out a little bit. Seems like the rank 1 way is just running a full way build. Can I even check it out? Yeah, there we go. It's not actually full way, but yeah, let's check out the level of the characters. God damn, they have level 600 characters. Okay, just to put it into perspective, my characters are, what is it, like level 200-ish if I go into officers, 250-ish. Let's just go back to the rankings here and check it out again. That is nuts. I think it's capped at 600. This person has it a little bit, it's a little bit farther away from that. I think rank 2 actually might just be a little bit stronger on the level department. Yeah, level 600 is nuts. I have no idea how much you need to actually be putting into the game and spending, and just time as well, but it's mostly money to be able to get to this point. And I don't recognize some of these icons underneath some of these characters. I can tap onto them and then slowly load because my internet is a little bit too slow up here where I am. But that seems to be some sort of bonus which is added to the character. The character itself has 173 million power. Let's quickly check the leaderboards for the different gameplay modes. So we have the campaign, and this person is sitting at stage 109. I am at 100, actually level 77 or stage 77. I think stages really just depend on level, so that's pretty much it. There's not a big difference there. What about tower trials? Floor 5000 seems to be the cap, apparently. That's where some people are sitting at. I am at the floor 1157. Definitely very far off there. What about our arena? That always resets, so it's not that big of a deal. Of course, you will never see big numbers. It's just who's sitting at rank 1. Then we have the Defend the Jing province, which also seems to be capping out at 200. Maybe it's not, actually, because the player below them, they are at 200 and stage 11. That's kind of how that works. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty far behind, but for sure, there could be still room to progress there for these whales. And then you have Attack and Siege, which also might still not be capped. It's just a matter of accumulating a lot of stars depending on how high you go. Could also be infinite, no idea, but I'm fairly close there to the top 100. I'm still sort of in the top 100 for most of these things, except Arena, of course, which I obviously haven't been playing, so you don't rank unless you are playing within that reset. So somehow I'm still in the top 100, but the power scale is just insane. Now, I accumulated a lot of rewards over time from my mailbox, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use them up real quick. Since I got some free pulls, but that's pretty much all there is to it. Let's see if we get anything nice out of having come back to the game after quite some time. And yeah, obviously you are guaranteed to get at least one legendary level. I think that's what it's called, really, the orange ones. None of these are interesting. They are all just fodder, as you would call it, just upgrade materials for better options. Same goes for that one. And we got a few more. Okay, what is that? That's actually a new one. Okay, I'm sure there's a new quite a set of new heroes here to just go through, and of course you can just go with the individual ones, but that's pretty boring, so I might do that later. So let's see what we get out of the recruitment here. It's just an accumulated pity timer sort of thing, and I don't really need that one, so that's whatever for me. Let's go to the fame recruiting here, and yeah, we got a fair bit of these ones as well, so let's might as well just go ahead and do them. Do we get anything good out of that? Not really, more of the same. We got 10 free pulls here. I'm not too sure how that happens. I think that was actually only one free pull back in the day. Maybe it accumulates daily nowadays. I don't know. Let me know if that's been changed. But for sure, coming back to the game like this always feels nice. You have a lot of resources. Oh, there we go. So I was checking out some of my upgrade paths here, and this was very satisfactory. I already did this for a little while, but I just spent all my silver, and as you can see, I'm really just out of silver here, leveling up this equipment, and I think I got a, what is it, like 1,000,000 power just out of that. Also some upgrades over there for sure. Got a lot of stuff here to smelt away. Definitely always nice to just come back to the game and get a lot of that stuff, although I'm really lacking on the mainly the silver department. Soda gems, yeah, we got some draws over here, so might as well do them. Okay, that's nice. We rolled on some beasts as well, as when we managed to activate another one, so we now have two of the highest tier beasts. I can just go ahead and boost this stuff up. Pretty damn nice just being able to do all these things and just get so much power real damn quick, as you can see. I think I might as well have some more of these pills. Actually, I'm out of those. But yeah, we got a new beast which we can just go ahead and activate. All PvP damage boost by 10%. Nice. We might get a lot of upgrades here. We're just gonna be deploying that one, so we got another skill even. And this is new stuff I didn't know about before. So we got companions. It's a new system. We also got the story thing. What about the tour? Let's see what this is about. So we'll just click on that. And tours today, okay, I can just go ahead and open that, or whatever that was. And we can do it again, and we got some rewards. Not too sure what's happening. I think my guy is just teleporting around, and we're getting some rewards out of doing that. So we are basically touring around the city. There seems to be some sort of story going on. There is some tour progress up there. Wait, hold up. This might be an actual big reward. Let me go ahead and just win that. And rewards are, yeah, not sure what that was, but I thought what I saw there was actually a pretty damn big reward. We might see that in our inventory afterwards. Overall, the big reward up here seems to be the choice of, actually, yeah, this is what I wanted, although it's only for the event. I thought it was a different box. So basically, you give offerings to the companion you choose, and once you get to a certain point, you're going to be able to unlock the actual companion for you. And I think then you put that companion together with one of your officers, and that's going to buff them. That's really how I think it works. We might have to see. Obviously, if you don't know, just let me know down there in the comments. So as you first finish that tour, you have companions which you immediately get and you can activate, and that basically just gives them for you. Then once you get into a certain companion, you can also offer gifts, and that's going to level them up. I think I don't have enough to actually level it up. Maybe I do. Let's see. Okay, that's level 2, so obviously you get some power out of that. There's some story to it which might offer us, yeah, we have a little bit of rewards, but just reading. I was hoping that we might have gotten I don't know, some cinematics out of this. Then there is this system where you just deploy them. I'm assuming that's just so they are eligible. And then there you go, you activate some buffs on you as well. All in all, since coming back to the game today, I already made it to almost 60 million. I think I'm already on the top 100 again. So yeah, that is surprising. Obviously got a lot of stuff stacked up since just being away from the game. But yeah, for sure, I mean, it's been fun. I think the game is probably a little bit lacking on popularity, maybe just not the best and the strongest in terms of player base, but for sure, it's a whole damn lot of fun. And if like you gave the game a try back in the day when it first came out, you should definitely go ahead and check it back out. There's new systems and new things to grind through. It looks pretty cool. At least just give it a little bit of a try, and for sure, you will have some fun for a little while. Nonetheless, that's pretty much all I got for you today, guys. Before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide, as I mentioned before, right? So let me tell you a little bit about what Aptoide actually is, right? So basically, Aptoide is just like Google Play. It's a place from where you download apps onto your Android phone as well as on an emulator on your PC, right? So basically, when you play the games that you download through Aptoide on your phone or the emulator, as I mentioned, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can go from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35% of any money you are spending, right? So picture that I am going to be buying some pack or doing as if I was going to. So yeah, what's going to happen is I would be prompted to pay through the AppCoins wallet, which is basically a separate app, which I'll talk about in a minute. But here you can see that I would be earning, based off of this amount of money that I am spending and the bonus that I currently have unlocked, I would be earning 30 cents in the form of a bonus, right? Then I can go ahead and use that bonus to pay for me instead of actually using my real money. I don't have enough of the bonus right now, so I'm not able to do that. But if I did, I could just get this thing basically for free. So I am essentially generating more value for the amount of money that I'm putting into the game without really any drawbacks. And then eventually you're going to be able to use those cashbacks and just get more things for free, right? So basically this bonus can scale up by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down there in the description as well as down here on the screen. And then once you do use that code, it's going to be increasing that bonus by a flat 5% forever from the get-go. And then you can also increase that bonus by doing things like spending more money in Aptoide and eventually unlocking higher tiers of the bonus. So here I'm showing you the AppCoins wallet, which I mentioned before. It's a separate app which you can also, well, here find how much bonus you currently have unlocked in the form of just the amount of money you currently have, which you are able to spend from the bonuses. Then you have your purchase history, as well as here you will have the progress tracker sort of how much more you need to be spending to unlock higher amounts of a bonus, as well as here you can see how much bonus you currently have, and then you just are able to see a little bit of how much progress you need to be making through in order to get more out of that bonus. And you can also see here where you input the promo code, which I talked about, and there's going to be a whole guide down there in the description about how to set the whole thing up in your phone, get Aptoide, get the games through Aptoide, and finally get the AppCoins wallet. It takes no more than 5 to 10 minutes, but if you got any questions, let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, you just input the promo code right there, and that's going to be increasing that bonus for that game in particular. In this case, I have a bonus for a different game, but that's going to be increasing that bonus for X-Samkok for 5%. And you will also be able to find here limited time events, which are going to be increasing the bonus you get in those particular games for those events from 5 all the way up to maybe 10% for about 24 hours usually. So during that time, you will also be able to get a little bit of an extra cashback even, right? So yeah, basically, if you're going to be able to use this, it's just going to make your life a lot easier, basically, and you're just going to be getting more value out of playing the games you're already playing if you're putting any money into them. And then, of course, if you do use my code, it's going to be helping me out a lot, and I do really much appreciate you if you're doing so. Nonetheless, that's pretty much all I got for you today, guys. Again, check the guide on how to set up Aptoide. Anything you might want to comment on the video, drop it down below in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. See ya.